Classified Goons is a YouTube channel created by Tanner Cook and his team in the early 2020s. The channel primarily focuses on prank videos and social experiments, where they interact with strangers in public spaces such as malls, streets, and restaurants. Their content often pushes social boundaries to capture genuine reactions, combining humor and shock value. Over time, the channel grew in popularity due to its bold pranks, but it reached a new level of attention when one of their pranks went tragically wrong. On April 2, 2023, Tanner was filming a prank in the food court of Dulles Town Center Mall in Virginia. The prank involved holding a phone close to a stranger's ear and repeatedly playing a phrase through a translation app. During filming, he approached a man who was clearly uncomfortable. Despite the man's warnings and threats to call the police, Tanner continued to follow him, escalating the situation. Feeling threatened, the man, later identified as 31-year-old DoorDash driver Alan Coley, pulled out a gun and shot Tanner in the abdomen before fleeing. The shooting caused panic among mall visitors, who feared a mass shooting. Tanner was hospitalized in critical condition, but survived after undergoing surgery. Alan was quickly arrested and faced multiple charges. The most serious charge, aggravated malicious wounding, was dropped when the jury accepted his claim of self-defense. However, he was convicted on one of two lesser firearms charges, discharging a firearm within a building, while being acquitted of using a firearm in the commission of a felony. Alan Coley was sentenced to time served, having been incarcerated since his arrest. Although the incident highlighted the real dangers of pranking strangers, Tanner eventually returned to creating content on YouTube. Despite widespread media coverage following the shooting, the size of his audience remained largely unchanged, and he continues to produce the same type of prank and social experiment content that put him in danger in the first place.
What's that?
Quit thinking about my twinkle.
No.
Hey, quit thinking about my
Get
twinkle.
out of my business, Paul Thompson. Stop.
Hey, quit thinking about my twinkle.
Stop!
Cheaters is a reality TV show that investigates and exposes people suspected of being unfaithful in their relationships. Each episode typically begins when someone contacts the producers, convinced that their partner may be cheating. A private investigator and camera crew then follow the suspected partner, collecting video evidence of any questionable activity. Once enough footage is gathered, the host meets with the accuser and reveals the findings, often leading to a dramatic confrontation. Over time, Cheaters became infamous for its raw, unpredictable scenes that blurred the line between genuine emotion and staged television. Despite ongoing controversy over its authenticity and ethics, the show was highly successful and built a devoted audience. It originally premiered in 2000 and ran for 21 seasons, totaling 284 episodes, making it one of the longest-running reality series of its kind. However, one episode stands out above all others due to an alleged violent incident during filming. In 2003, while shooting Season 3, Episode 18, host Joey Greco and the crew confronted a man suspected of cheating during a sting operation on a boat. During the heated exchange, the man appeared to stab Greco in the lower abdomen, leaving him clutching his wound as paramedics rushed to his aid. Viewers were stunned, believing they had just witnessed a real attack on live television. The broadcast sparked national headlines, with many questioning whether reality TV had gone too far. Years later, investigations revealed that the stabbing, and much of the episode, had been staged for dramatic effect, with participants allegedly paid to act out their roles. The revelation caused significant backlash, but also fueled renewed curiosity, helping Cheaters remain a controversial yet enduring part of reality TV history until its eventual finale in 2024. On the evening of June 11, 2016, 25-year-old pharmacy assistant Amanda Alvier attended the weekly Latin night event at the Pulse nightclub in Orlando, Florida. The popular event featured Spanish music from across Latin America and was known for its lively, welcoming atmosphere. Amanda spent the night dancing, laughing, and recording joyful Snapchat videos with her friends. But as the clock approached 2 a.m., the celebration took a horrifying turn. The club was serving its last drinks when a gunman arrived, armed with a rifle and a handgun. Without warning, he began firing into the crowded dance floor. 17 shots rang out in seconds. One of Amanda's final Snapchat videos captured her smiling and dancing moments before the chaos. Suddenly, the sound of gunfire interrupted the music. Looking around in confusion, Amanda uttered the word "shooting" before the video abruptly ended. An off-duty police officer working security immediately exchanged gunfire with the attacker, who then retreated deeper inside the club, continuing to shoot. As terrified partygoers sought shelter, many hid in bathrooms, some wounded, others whispering to loved ones. The gunman reportedly called police during the attack, threatening to detonate explosives. Negotiators tried to reach him while SWAT teams prepared to intervene. Eventually, officers breached the club, using an armored vehicle and flashbangs. A final shootout ensued, and the gunman was killed. Among the 49 victims found inside were Amanda Alvear and her best friend, Mercedes Flores. Another 53 people were injured in what became the deadliest mass shooting by a single gunman in U.S. history at the time. The shooter was later identified as Omar Mateen, a Florida resident who had displayed troubling behavior throughout his school years. He had previously been investigated by the FBI in 2013 and 2014 for potential terrorist links, but was cleared and removed from the terrorist screening database. In the days that followed, Amanda's brother, Brian Alvear, shared her Snapchat story online, offering one of the few first-hand glimpses into the final moments before the tragedy began.
The club. I'm at the club.